Okay, we got one more from Neff on Blue Sky. Wooly is Marcus, and Marcus is actually Rebecca's brother separated at birth since she was adopted. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Neff, because actually the truth is that I'm actually
Wooly Reads Fan Theories is a YouTube short series posted on the official developer YouTube channel for Amanda the Adventurer, Dread XP. It's a fun little series where Wooly reads theories sent in by fans and reacts to them. It features a hand puppet version of Wooly, and it actually features Wooly's real voice actor. Now, I've been loosely following these shorts over the last couple weeks, but honestly, there hasn't really been anything worth theorizing about. Most of the time, Wooly just kind of like dodges the question and rambles about some random nonsense.
I don't really know what this guy's talking about. Entities? Malicious? I don't know. I wish something would protect me. That'd be cool. Like a robot or a dragon.
Okay.
It honestly felt like the developers were trolling people like me who will scan every inch of these shorts for any hidden lore, but I digress. However, everything changed when the newest episode, episode 7, released yesterday. This episode shows Wooly himself addressing the Wooly is Marcus theory. And this single moment gave me enough motivation to feel that making a video about these shorts was worth it. So I analyzed every short and I have come up with 3 theories to present to you relating to this YouTube miniseries. So without wasting any time, this is what I found. But before we do that, if you do go on to enjoy the video, please consider subscribing. If we hit 10K
Check your sub count, my guy.
What? Who the freak said that?
Doesn't matter. Just go to your YouTube channel and check your sub count, my boy.
Okay. Okay, in all seriousness though, I do want to talk a bit about like hitting 10K and like what that means to me. If you don't care about this, just skip to this timestamp.
We don't care.
But I don't know. I just felt like I should take a moment to like talk to you guys directly because I don't really do that a lot. So, God, I don't even know where to start. Like, it's so funny. It's like when I set the goal to hit 10K, it felt so far out of reach. Like, I think when I set that goal, I was around like 1.6K. We're on the road to 10K subscribers by the end of the year. And yeah, we got a lot to go, which is literally like a 1/10 of what I have now. And it's not that I didn't think I could hit it. It's just that it just didn't feel real until, you know, maybe when we crossed like the halfway mark, I started to really think that we could get there. Kind of harkens back to when I had like 100 subscribers and I set the goal to reach 1,000. Like at that time, that seemed impossible, but I mean, we smashed that goal. I mean, it's only October 13th. Like we still got 2-3 months left in 2025 and I've already reached my goal. So like everything we reach at this point is just vibes, to be honest. But you know, it's funny, man. Like you always think when you reach a certain goal or when you cross a certain threshold, like your life is going to be perfect. And, you know, it's like, oh, if I just got that promotion or, oh, if I just go on a date with this girl or if X, Y, and Z happens, then I'll be happy. Then I'll be good enough. Well, you know, that's what I thought about hitting 10K, right? And I'm here. I'm the same. I mean, I guess things are a little bit different. Like, before I hit 10K, I was doing YouTube as like a very serious hobby, but like now I'm all in, man. Like this is what I'm doing with my life. Even if I gain no subscribers after this, even if my channel dies out, like it's either YouTube or I'm dead, to be honest. And obviously I'm not going to be doing Amanda videos forever, but for the moment, I'm enjoying them. You guys are enjoying them, and let's just live in the present, man. When the time comes to switch gears, we will, but not yet. I have really found what I love here. And I've been doing it for a while, you know, it's not like I just started making videos. And I started like really taking YouTube seriously maybe like about a year ago, like, and like I don't want to say like we started from the bottom, but like, bro, when I started making YouTube videos, I didn't even have a mic, bro. Like I was literally just using my camera audio and then I would like hold up a water bottle to like act as like the mic, right? And like now, not only do I have a microphone, but I just got like this new mic arm.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
And this thing is fire. Like I can have my mic like all the way way up here, and then it's like, oh, I need to record something, so I'm like, boom, bring it down here.
Incredible.
It's like, I mean, this is one of those things that makes me feel like an actual YouTuber for real. And you know, all of this was made possible because of you guys and your support. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Whole world, look around you. Look at this. We created this. This didn't exist before we were here.
I think there was something I said I was gonna do if I hit 10K, but it's kind of slipping my mind. I don't really remember. Anyway, no, I'm just playing. The Wooly diss track is coming, I promise.
What the fuck?
So as you guys know, I have been pushing the Wooly is working for Hameln theory for ages. Like literally even before the first game came out, I was making theories about this. It's essentially the foundation of this entire channel. And hidden inside these YouTube shorts contain what I believe to be really, really strong evidence for this theory to add to the already existing pile of evidence that I've been building for like a year at this point. First, there's this short that Wooly reads that directly addresses the allegations of him being a Hameln employee.
I think that Wooly is an old Hameln employee who wanted to keep things on the line, but as Wooly was gone, they hired a new guy. Hired a new guy? Well, I did have a bit of a glow up in the past, you know, grew some ears, worked on my voice. I know it kind of seems like it's a different person, but it's always been me. That ear surgery was something else, let me tell you.
That's it?
Now, as far as the always being the same Wooly and ear surgery thing, that's something I'm gonna address in the next conspiracy. For this one, I just wanna focus on Hameln. The one thing that stuck out to me about this short is that Wooly doesn't directly respond to the working for Hameln allegations. In fact, he basically just ignores it, but what's important is that he doesn't deny it. And the other shorts are not like this. Wooly will go out of his way to deny things that he believes are not true. There's even one where Wooly denies being evil.
Wait, people think I'm evil?
Yes!
What did I do?
Really, nigga?
So I think there's something definitely to be said about the fact that he doesn't deny being a Hameln employee, but then there's what happens in episode 7, which is honestly even crazier. A quick message flashes on the screen, which says, by the order of Hameln Department of Public Relations, this content has been determined to be in violation of brand safety and non-disclosure causes, and will be summarily, is that even a word, summarily? Summarily will be discontinued and destroyed, which means that this entire series, Wooly Reading Fan Theories, is actually a meta commentary produced by Hameln themselves. And if this entire show is produced by Hameln and Wooly is the host, I mean, you tell me what that means. Now, I'm not gonna say I have 100% confidence that Wooly is working for Hameln, but it was probably at like a 98 before. Now it's at like a strong 99. I think that this short adds even more fuel to the fire of this theory. But without wasting any time, let's jump into the next theory, which is honestly one of the wildest pieces of information out of any of these shorts, and from what I can tell, has flown completely under the radar. Now, this discovery is one of the main reasons that I felt like this video was even worth making, and it all harkens back to the episode that I brought up earlier.
Hired a new guy? Well, I did have a bit of a glow up in the past, you know, grew some ears, worked on my voice. I know it kind of seems like it's a different person, but it's always been me.
Wooly says that even though he had a glow up, which included an ear surgery, he's always been the same Wooly. This, in my interpretation at least, is Wooly directly addressing the popular theory that there are multiple Woolys throughout the series. Because Wooly has a history of disappearing throughout the series and coming back, like in Amanda 1 when Amanda kills him, but then he's just suddenly back in Amanda 2, a lot of people have speculated that Wooly from Amanda 1 and Amanda 2 are actually two different people, and Hameln just replaced him after Amanda slimed him out. Now, initially that is what I thought that this short was addressing, the disappearance of Wooly between Amanda 1 and 2. But I actually don't think this is the case. I think this is actually addressing Wooly's disappearance between the Amanda pilot episode and the first game. He says that he had a glow up and grew some ears, and Wooly did not have ears in the pilot episode, whereas he does in the first game. So he's basically saying that the Wooly from the pilot demo and the Wooly from Amanda 1 are the same Wooly, which would actually imply that the pilot episode is canon, which directly goes against the theory that I just made like last week, which is great. But honestly, I'm still not convinced. This new information doesn't erase the obvious contradictions between the pilot episode and the first game, which I documented in my pilot episode breakdown. However, it does confirm that Wooly in the pilot all the way through Amanda 2 and presumably Amanda 3 is in fact the same Wooly, which disproves one of the most popular theories in the community. I've always believed Wooly to be the same person, but it's nice to have full confirmation. And now for the theory that you guys have probably all been waiting for. Now, as I've stated, I am not the first person to come up with the Wooly is Marcus theory. I was made aware of it from a comment in my video. There was also like a YouTube video and a Reddit post from a couple years back that addressed the subject. But of course, I did add my own unique ideas to the theory, especially with like relating the Wooly's birthday and the 2 different codes. That part was my own, but I just want to make it absolutely clear. I was not the pioneer of this theory. I was more like the messenger, like, you know, on some Paul Revere shit. All of this was stated in the original video, but I just wanted to say it one more time before I talk about this again. But that being said, I do believe that I was the first person to popularize the Wooly is Marcus theory.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
So it was kind of cool to see that my videos actually had some impact on the official marketing for the game. It's honestly crazy what this community is capable of. Like, I mean, look at us. Who would have thought?
Not me.
Bruh.
In episode 7 of Wooly Reads Fan Theories, he directly addresses the Marcus theory.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Neff, because actually the truth is that I'm actually
And unfortunately, Hameln cuts off the broadcast before Wooly is able to state his identity. However, I do think that we can extrapolate and theorize about the few things he says before he gets cut off. He says,
well, it's funny you mentioned that, Neff, because actually the truth is that I'm actually
it's funny you mention it because actually now there's a million different ways you can interpret this, but here's what I think. He says it's funny you mention that, which means that part of this theory has to somehow be close to the truth of Wooly's identity, or else he wouldn't say it's funny. And he also says it's actually, and then he gets cut off. But if he says actually, that means that part of this theory does have to be wrong, right? Because he's saying it's actually this.
the truth is that I'm actually
So I have 2 guesses as to what this could mean. It could mean that we were right about his name being Marcus, but wrong about him being Rebecca's long-lost sibling, as the person in this theory states. Or it could mean the reverse. We were wrong about his name, but there is some kind of connection between Wooly and Rebecca. I mean, I guess you could argue that it's alluding to like the Sam is Wooly theory as there being some kind of connection between Wooly and Rebecca, but I don't know. I've continually disproved that theory and I really don't want to beat a dead horse here. Now, if I had to guess, and this really is just a guess, I think that it's the former. We were right about his name, but wrong about the second part. And he was actually going to say that he's working for Hameln, which is why Hameln cut off the broadcast. The fact that the developers are even aware of the Wooly is Marcus theory and they're addressing it in like these meta commentary videos says a lot. I mean, they've never made shorts addressing the other Wooly theories, like Wooly being Sam or Danny McQuiggan. So the fact that they chose this theory specifically to address, which honestly is one of the more niche ones, says a lot. So Wooly is Marcus. That's the theory I'm going with. That's the hill I'm gonna die on. But honestly, if there's anything that these shorts have proven to me, it's that this 3rd installment could truly go in any direction. For all we know, we could all be wrong about Wooly. Time will tell. Speaking of which, I'm gonna throw out one more bonus theory your way, which is this. Since this Wooly reading fan theories thing has been officially canceled, I think that gives us a lot of reason to expect Amanda 3 very soon, especially since Halloween is right around the corner. I mean, it only makes sense. But with all that being said, I don't have anything left to say on this topic, so I will see you guys in Amanda 3. This is Marzilla signing out, and Wooly, your days are numbered, my boy.